University of the Philippines, Baguio, the university that remains at the forefront of tertiary education in northern Luzon. One eventually feels very much at home here. This is our alma mater, a place that one holds dear for the rest of one's life. In 2011, UP Baguio celebrated its 50th year of existence from when it was established in 1961. After the Second World War, UP alumni from Baguio sought to re-establish the UP College of Arts and Sciences in Baguio, which had been destroyed in the war. Here are the alumni concerned, led by Dr. Ernesto Abellera, at the site of the present campus before construction began in 1960. The buildings at the back of this photo were those of the Pines Hotel, an old Baguio landmark that eventually had to give way to SM. This was how the campus looked like in its early years, with less than 200 students for its population. It had a quaint and cozy library and old-fashioned laboratories with already hard-working students. This was how they looked like. The girls had puffed up hair and were always in dresses. The boys were influenced by Elvis Presley, the Beatles, or Tom Jones, while they studied the writings of the likes of Karl Marx and Mao Zedong. Even then, the clenched fist was already a sign of the times. The ROTC was compulsory training for male students for a number of years. ROTC is back on a voluntary basis, and yes, girls have joined their ranks. And what about the teachers in early UP Baguio? They were among the most memorable we have ever had, and interestingly, they too were always in coat and tie or stylish day dresses. These are faculty from the late 70s and early 80s. Some of them are still around: Delphine Tolentino, Julius Mendoza, and Priscilla Supnet Macansantos. The UP Baguio Alumni Association kept close ties with the college and held regular get-togethers and barbecue parties like this. UP Baguio began to sponsor yearly national arts festivals. There was an amphitheater that was a central venue for cultural performances like concerts, zarzuelas, plays, folk dance, and traditional games. Here are Cecil Guidote and Robert Arevalo at the staging of Wedding Dance by Amador Daggio. Bulwagang Juan Luna, our auditorium on campus, was also constantly used for music, dance, and theater, performance that we have to this day. Here is UP Baguio on its Jubilee year. We became the 7th constituent university of the University of the Philippines system in 2002.
I'd like to welcome the incoming freshmen of UP Baguio. Welcome to your new home. This is UP Baguio. is a unique campus. It has unique programs that are interdisciplinary. So we have programs in the College and Art Sciences with strong traditions in interdisciplinary programs, strong links in the community, especially the indigenous communities in the Cordillera. So a graduate of UP Baguio will certainly have a strong foundation in issues of indigenous communities, not only of the region but also of the country. Cultural sensitivity, is a strong value that we promote here, and students graduate with very holistic and integrated approach to issues of society, culture, and science.
CAC offers the following degree programs: Certificate of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, BA Communication, BA Language and Literature, and Master of Arts in Language and Literature.
The College of Arts and Communication, or CAC, offers interesting degree programs. If you are thrilled by prose and poetry and anything about literature, language, and culture, then the BA Language and Literature program is right for you. Do visual arts like painting, sculpture, and digital images excite you? Then hone your artistic talents through our Certificate in Fine Arts or the BA Fine Arts programs. Our BA Communication program may help transform you into an agent of social change through mass media and communication. Com students have the option to major in journalism or speech communication and minor in either of the two disciplines or in broadcast communication. Throughout your stay at the CAC, you will also interact with our dynamic, energetic, and multi-talented faculty. And of course, nothing beats Baguio weather.
The College of Science. CS offers a BS Biology, BS Computer Science, BS Mathematics, BS Physics, and a Master of Science in Mathematics.
The College of Science, I think, would be our very qualified and our very competent professors or instructors. They have very good and exciting researches also in the different fields of biology, like natural products, biodiversity conservation, coral reef restoration, role of biological nitrogen fixation in degraded plant restoration. We also have researches of our physics faculty on material science, like production of carbon nanotubes and zinc graphene, plus the different exciting researches of our faculty at the Department of Math and Computer Science.
And this is the College of Social Sciences, better known as SOCSI. SOCSI majors obtain any of the following: a BA Social Sciences, major in Social Anthropology, History, or Economics. SOCSI's newest program is a Bachelor of Science in Management Economics. For graduate programs, we have a Master of Arts in Social and Development Studies and a Master of Management.
I would say if you're a kind of person who likes people, maybe you would like a degree in the social sciences because you really study people. But not so much only as persons or individuals, but in fact how they come together or work together or live together in groups and in communities. The disciplines in the social sciences are those disciplines that have paid attention closely to understanding people and persons and groups in which persons and people live and survive. So I think you must be a people person first, which sometimes can be translated to a high EQ. You have to be emotionally sensitive and not just intellectually or cognitively sensitive. You have to have a certain affection for what people worry about and what they want to do. The second reason is if you like not having straightforward answers all the time, then social science is a very interesting field to get into because there are no clear-cut answers to your questions about people. So it really challenges you to be creative, imaginative, and sensitive to the kind of questions you ask and the kind of answers you should seek for the questions that you ask. So we call that you have to be very research-oriented. You don't only take what people already know now, but you want to know whether you can know more and whether you can find more information. As people have lived differently, communities are different. They live in different landscapes, they pursue different dreams and visions, and the way they do this is partly determined by what they dream about, but also by the constraints in which they live. And so all these interactions bring about a very complex kind of situation that one tries to understand. And that's what a social science discipline is.
This is the Institute of Management and the UP Baguio Courtyard. New buildings have come up almost yearly in the past 10 to 12 years here at UP Baguio. Others are now undergoing renovation. The Scholar ng Bayan Building, Kolehiyo ng Agham, the Human Kinetics Program Building, College of Social Sciences, Cordillera Studies Center Building, College of Arts and Communication, the Library Annex, the Student Alumni Complex and Sarmiento Hall. In 2013, 5 infrastructural projects were undertaken, some of which are now moving into Phase 2. These included the improvements on the Residence Hall, the Galleria Cordillera, extension of the Science Building and construction of laboratories, building of a mini theater, and the extension of the Human Kinetics Building to eventually give way to a gymnasium. All infrastructure projects on campus are also now governed by a master development plan. UP Baguio is one of the most picturesque campuses in Baguio City. Green space is its main feature, and all of the campus trees are well guarded. The greening of UP Baguio is a continuing thing. We regularly plant pine trees, nara, calyandra, bamboo, arabica, guavamansi, balikbitan, and flower seedlings. In fact, UP Baguio has launched a green campus policy. This is a photo of the Baguio Convention Center Forest Park right across our campus. In 2008, there was news that the trees in the forest park were to be cut down to give way to a condominium complex. The UP Baguio community, led by former Chancellor Macan Santos, marched in protest of this plan. As a result, the forest park has been preserved. In January this year, we once more marched in support of Baguio City's endangered forest parks. And of course, students of UP are tasked primarily to study. UP Baguio has a spacious, well-equipped library that they will have to spend much time in. Our classrooms are conducive to serious learning. UP students are made to work very hard. They are stretched to their fullest potential as young scholars. And there is always PE. We call it human kinetics. UP Baguio participates in local, regional, and national athletics events like the SQUA and the PRISAA. In UP, one engages the most brilliant professors in our country. We have many of them in all of the 3 colleges. Learning continues to take place outside of the classroom. Students and faculty, guests from the community, get the chance to listen to many lectures and attend all kinds of forums, gaining knowledge in the social sciences, humanities, and the sciences. One of our most important programs is the Program for Indigenous Culture that builds on the cultural knowledge of students and promotes pride in the diversity of languages, cultures, and traditions of our people. UP Baguio has organized academic conferences and summits, like international conferences in Cordillera Studies. UP Baguio is also doing its part in the goal of transforming UP into a research-intensive university. As the lead institution in Cordillera Studies and Ethnicity Indigenous Studies, as well as evolving niches in sustainable development and governance. The Cordillera Studies Center has sponsored forums, lectures, and book launches. Works of our professors in fine arts have been featured there. We have drawn in young children into our summer arts workshops. UP Baguio is indeed a haven for artists and the cultivation and enrichment of our cultural traditions. If teachers want to sing, we let them. And we now realize that people at UP Baguio love to dance. If we have traditional dances, we also have ballroom, hip-hop, jazz, and more hip-hop. Even our faculty, when dared, do come up with a mean dance number. The teachers of CAC have yearly costume parties. And in December, the campus lights up. We have the much-awaited Pasiklaban, which begins with the lantern parade down Session Road and back to campus for an all-night party. We have our own version of the oblation run. In April, we hold graduation. Sooner or later, you too will have to graduate. It will be a proud moment for you and your parents, especially if you worked hard and ended up an honored graduate. Then you will want to come back for alumni reunions that we hold regularly. As alumni, you will welcome the idea of giving back to the alma mater. We have alumni organizations that have committed to donating funds for scholarships to deserving students. At UP Baguio, you will be happy here.
To Batch 2014, welcome to UP Baguio!